Can somebody pass me my phone, please?
It's time to play Nigel and Rob's Fun Pop Quiz on Facebook and YouTube. Together, it's good.
Evening all. Hello, this is Rob here, and we've got Nigel, who is in the other studio. Where are you, Nigel? Nigel, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
There you are, yes.
Internet tonight. What's going on with that? It's terrible.
I think everybody's on the internet. I think everybody's doing quizzes or doing some sort of music-related sort of Facebook stream, and we're on YouTube. So we're on YouTube and Facebook at the moment. Brilliant. And wherever you are in the world, make yourself known. If you could tell us where you are, if you're even in St Anne's, if you're in in Chorley, let us know where you are in the world.
Anywhere in the world. Lots of different countries listen now as well. We got one from, was it Africa the other day or something?
Colombia.
I was near.
Yes.
Nowhere near, but I was. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
You wasn't very good at geography at your school, was you?
No, I thought I was, but obviously I'm not.
And we did mention on Tuesday that we would be wearing our anorak shirts, t-shirts, jackets. You know, I couldn't find my Rock FM jacket. I had a nice leather sleeve Rock FM jacket, but it's disappeared. You're clearly wearing, is that the Bay?
The Bay, yeah, it is. In fact, I found two of them. You know, you said that Mrs. C had thrown all yours out. Well, yes. I thought the same, you know, and I was a bit panicking and that. So what I did, I had a word with my Mrs. C, and she went, I know where they are. You know what we're like? We don't know where the heck it is, do you, in your bedroom? And then she came all out. So anyway, we washed them. It's a miracle that it's still all got the logos on and everything like that. I found a few others as well. Can't wait to display them sometime on the show, but not this one. We'll do it on another one.
Well, this is the only one I've got at the moment. This is the Radio Caroline one. Can you see that there?
Yeah, I love that. That's brilliant.
Radio Caroline. This isn't the original one, though. I worked there in January 87, and a friend of mine who helped out on Radio Caroline sent me this shirt probably about 10 or 15 years ago.
Wow.
Because they have the satellite there. They were broadcasting on satellite, but now it's legal down south, Radio Caroline. So,
right.
Yeah. So
did you go around Tesco's wearing that, Rob? You know, did you go around Tesco's doing the mini shot quickly, like, you know, in and out? And say, oh, look at that. Somebody who's on Radio Caroline over there.
Caroline.
You didn't go up to her and say that, did you?
Do you know what? It's a bit baggy, though. I've lost a bit of weight.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I was the other way around, right? Because when we saw these T-shirts, we got them out of the cupboard. We thought, wow, they're massive, yeah. She said, you're going to look far too, like, all baggy and everything. Put it on, and it's not that bad. Like, super large. I thought I was going to need a bull clip on the back there just to pull it all in, like, you know. Hello.
And I see you've been using the hair restorer again.
Yeah, brilliant. I've been to the hairdresser cut, well, she couldn't really. But she just looked at it, and then my hair just grew a little bit, you know, and it's coming on nice, don't you think?
It's coming on very nice. I wish I had that.
I've got my headphones as well. I thought I'd bring them in just in case I can't hear you. You know, you can do like the old DJ bit. Coming on now, I got a great song from Rod Charles.
So if you're just joining us now, the idea, I've got 5 questions here.
And I have as well, too.
Yes. And I've got to say, Nigel, I do apologise right at the start because I do think they're quite hard tonight.
Oh, brilliant. Well, I'm going to need everybody's help then on Facebook. If you've got any ideas what the answers are, please post them on my timeline or Rob's. It doesn't really matter because I can spy on Rob as well. And then I can, just sift through them and think, that's the answer, because it tends to come back when you see the right answer, doesn't it, Rob?
It certainly does. We've got Stephen Cook. Hello, good evening to you both. I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, keeping well. It is getting a bit tiresome now in the day.
It is that, yeah. I've been actually been doing quite a lot of work today, Rob, which is unusual for me. I got up early as well. I usually have a little lie-in. It's a bit of an excuse, isn't it, to have a crafty lie-in till about 12. I know. But I was up about 8 o'clock today. It was really good.
Wow. I'll tell you what, a top tip I found. If it's going to be more than 3 weeks, I thought, right, what am I going to do with these 3 weeks? I thought, right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to learn something, learn a new skill. If you go onto Udemy, udemy.com it is, Udemy, they've got some free courses on there. So you can get on some courses. You can learn something whilst you're off. Maybe just set your time away, make 2 hours a day. You can learn something.
Yeah. Well, you could teach me quite a lot of things, really, Rob, couldn't you? Because you're very technical minded and everything with production and all that. I used to do a little bit of production, but I think you're the man. I think we should have a little chat one day, and then you can show me just a few little tricks, in the dread.
I was going to say, I can show you the knobs, but that's another thing.
No, don't go there. I was thinking of the sliders. But anyway.
I'll tell you what, we had this problem the other day about comments coming through because we have to share the Facebook page. So on Tuesday, it was Nigel's Facebook page, and then I shared your link, and we got quite a few comments coming through. Now, at the moment, I'm on YouTube, and I'm on my Facebook page. I can't see any comments on the Facebook page.
Right.
All I can see is YouTube.
Right. I'll go and share yours, Rob, and then I'll see if I can get it back over to mine.
But if anybody's left a comment on Facebook, I was going to say, let me know, but obviously, clearly you can't. Rob Lubbock has mentioned us in a comment. So I've got quite a few comments here. On the phone, I can see them, but I can't put them on screen. So I don't know what's going on.
It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think we can get our money back?
We'll have a look. We'll have an investigate tomorrow. I can tell you that we've got Zach Kerr watching from Accrington. We've got Tony Newman, who is listening. Hi. That's Tony Newman with a deep voice.
Tony, that's right. I remember Tony well. Distinct voice of Tony Newman, hasn't he? Brilliant.
Lindsay Kerr from the Bay.
Well, there you go. You see what I'm doing? I'm drawing them in here.
So will Lindsay Kerr have a T-shirt like that as well?
Oh, I've got loads here.
Rob Lubbock is standing by on StreamYard. Should we get Rob on then before we do the quiz?
Get Rob on. Yeah, I'm dying to talk to Rob. He's been putting little messages on and really favourable messages to me as well. And he's been helping me quite a bit with all the questions. It'd be great to talk to him.
It would, but it looks like he disappeared. The room's there. Let me see what happens here. Watch when I put it on. Let's have a look.
Right, let's go. It's taking short.
Rob! We're here.
Back.
You're right. Can we hear you? Can we hear Rob? Let me see. Mute mic, unmute mic. There we go. You should be there now, Rob.
Oh, tense, isn't it?
What were you saying, Nigel, about me being technical? Let me try again.
Good. Very technical.
There we go. Rob, you're live.
Can you hear us?
Can you not hear? Can you speak? You can hear me, but you can't. Can you hear? If you can hear me, put your thumb up. If you can hear Nigel, put your thumb up.
Hello, can you hear me, Rob?
Yeah.
I can't hear him.
Question number 1. I'll tell you what, Rob, if you can send it through. Let me just wait there a minute, Rob. Let me see if we can put on somebody else. I've got Ian here. Ian, can you hear us?
I can hear you, but I can't type anything.
All right, well, we can hear you anyway, so that's all right.
Oh, okay, good.
Excellent. So where are you then, Ian?
I'm in Blackpool.
In Blackpool.
Oh, yes.
Excellent. And how is self-isolation treating you?
I'm a post deliverer, so I'm a carer as well. So I'm not really isolated, sadly.
And the good thing now being about being a postie is that everybody's in, aren't they?
Yes, that is a good thing.
Yeah.
Leave the parcel on the floor and knock and guaranteed a response.
Yeah. All right. So have you got a question for us, Ian?
Yeah, and I in view of all that's going on, I wondered if anyone could remember who sang "The Lunatics Have Taken Over the Asylum."
What a great question that is. That's brilliant.
Do you know it, Nigel?
I'm sure I do, but I'm just trying to think of it.
It was in the early 80s.
It was in the early 80s.
For the first time.
I know who it was. It's that guy that wore all the makeup, wasn't it, Ian?
What, you're thinking of The Cure?
The makeup in the early 80s, didn't he?
Yeah, but this guy distinctly went really with bad taste around the eyes and everything, wasn't it?
I've not watched the video. You're right. He overdid it.
God, what's his name then? I can't remember now.
Is it Terry Hall?
No, it was a band. It was 3 lads, but 2 of them didn't seem to do a lot.
Yeah, Terry Hall, member of Fun Boy 3.
That's it.
Yeah.
I just knew them.
Well done.
Oh, yeah.
Nice
There
one.
we go. Can we see if Rob's is working? Rob, are you working now? No. For some strange reason, it's not. No.
That's strange. That's really strange. But never mind. We'll have to try again or something.
Yeah. We'll have to try. Have you got the microphone? No. He's going to try. No. Never mind. All right. Tell you what then, we'll say goodbye to Ian and Rob for the time being. And thank you, Ian, for your question. Brilliant question.
Yeah, brilliant, Ian. All the best.
And
Cheers,
stay
Ian.
safe. Stay safe.
Cheers. Thanks, lads.
No worries. Take care. Right. So we'll say goodbye to Rob as well, because I don't think Rob's. We'll just check his microphone again. Rob, are you working?
Frozen there now, isn't he? He's like that. Like that. We'll do some questions, Rob.
That's a
We'll
pity.
do some questions.
Rob's a big TV anorak, is Rob.
Is he?
So, yeah, he knows all sorts of things.
Everything.
I'll tell you what, he's trying to connect again. So what I'll do there is kick him off there, and then we'll try on this one here. So hopefully we can get him on. Rob, be back with us.
Hello, Rob. Can you hear me? Yay! I could hear Nigel, but I couldn't hear you at all.
You couldn't?
No.
That's strange.
Because I could hear Nigel. He was talking about his Bay T-shirt being a bit big, you know.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
So you couldn't hear me. What you got on there? Piccadilly Key 103.
Oh, wow.
The most music.
Good.
And
Signal.
Hey, brilliant.
Actually, made by Paul Fairclough.
Ah, yes, he does a few mugs, doesn't he?
He does indeed, yes.
Actually,
just
Rob,
just £5.
Yeah, just a fiver.
I was going to say, Rob, I've got loads of mugs. Have you got any mugs as well from other radio stations? I used to collect the mugs.
Yeah, I've got quite a few actually. And well, go on. Sorry.
Well, you tell him. You tell Nigel. I'm just going to get my mug.
Oh, hey, up here he goes.
I got quite a few mugs, including from your old mate Andy Mitchell.
Oh yeah, Radio Wave.
Radio
You
Wave.
got a Wave mug. I never got a Wave mug.
No, he gave me a BBC Jersey mug.
Oh. I thought he'd give you an Isle of Man mug.
No. Oh yes, he gave me one of his own. What was it? File Coast mugs.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
There's my mug.
Yeah, just about see it. My eyesight's terrible. Yeah,
Radio dead.
Radio dead.
Yeah.
And look what's on the back there. There's you, Nigel.
Oh.
So, Rob, before you ask us a question, can I ask you a question? Because on Twitter this week and on Facebook, I put about the double deckers. Do you remember the double deckers? Here comes the double deckers.
It's a little bit before my time, but saying that, my other half, he does remember it.
Right.
He does remember it. I just missed out by about 2 years. I wasn't born until about 72, so.
Right, yeah. So you'd be far too young then, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the DVD on Amazon is going for £69 collector's item.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll tell you what then, you've got a question for us, Rob. What's your question?
I do have indeed. Right. Which German band had a hit in 1983 with Just an Illusion?
Dead easy, this.
German, though?
German? Yeah. Imagination?
No, they were. That's what I was thinking, because Just an Illusion was Imagination. Imagination was down south.
It was indeed, yes.
Yeah.
But this band, although they were German, they sang it in English.
Right. And it was called Just an Illusion.
Mm-hmm.
A German band. The only one I can think of would be Kraftwerk or something like that, but it won't be Kraftwerk, will it?
No.
Was it a big hit?
In Germany, it was. It wasn't such a big hit in the UK, but I think
Yeah.
it got some airplay in the UK in
Right.
1983.
That's what they call in radio a turntable hit.
It was indeed, yeah. I'm still learning. I'm only 4 years at DJ, and not like you two.
And where are you now then, Rob? Where are you working?
Where am I working? I'm working at another care home because I got made redundant about 2 months ago.
Right.
So I'm doing a 12 till 6 shift there at the moment. But my other half, he's isolating at home because he can't work at the moment because his business is closed down. Anyway, do you want the answer for the question?
Yeah, please do.
I'm going to go for it. I'll have another guess. Hang on, Rob.
Go on then, Nigel.
Boney M. Boney M.
Oh, Nigel's froze with the answer.
Oh. That's the only German group I know.
Well, are you confident it's Boney M?
Well, I am, yeah, because Tony Curtis has just come up with that answer as well.
We'll go with Boney M then. Nigel, I think it may be Boney M. If we're wrong, just let us know if you can. Send a comment to my page or to Nigel's. Thank you anyway. Let's get somebody else on before we start the quiz properly then. We'll be starting the quiz about 10 o'clock tonight at this rate.
Yeah.
We've got Graham. Shall we see if we've got a drum roll for Graham?
Go on.
All right. Ready? Here we go. And now, live from somewhere where we don't know, is Graham.
Hey, boys. Hey. How you doing?
All right. How are you doing,
Graham?
Very well. I am in a little village called Ormsby St Margaret, which is about 2 miles from Great Yarmouth.
Wow.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
So how do you know us? What's the connection?
Because I sent you £20 today, Rob. That's how I know you.
You did. Is the Graham?
I did.
Yes.
That's me. Yeah. There you go. That's me. There you go. That's how I know you, because you take money off me.
I did Graham some jingles today.
Right.
Yeah. So I've not sent them yet, have I, Graham?
I've sent you some lines I'd like you to do, Rob. So yeah, they're in the post. So
that's it. The session's open. Yeah, the session's ready to do stuff for later on, but they're all there ready to go.
No worries.
So there we go.
Man.
Yeah. So Graham worked on. Say again. Sorry.
Fan of your work.
Thank you very much. And I tell you what, I listened to the show last night on Mixcloud. Very, very good.
Good. Thank you very much. Good.
I love DJs.
7 years it's taken me to get that bad.
I tell you what, Nigel, I love DJs who have got energy. You can tell they're having a great time on the air. And Graham's got energy. I'll put a link on your Mixcloud account if that's all right.
Thank you. Yeah, brilliant. Go for it.
So have you got a question for us then, Graham?
I have, yes. Dennis Waterman sang the theme from Minder, I Could Be So Good For You. But who did the original?
Oh, that is a tough one, that, isn't it? Wow.
Did he not write it then? Did Dennis Waterman not write it?
No, he didn't. It was written by somebody else.
It was on the same record label, I think, wasn't he? On EMI.
Possibly, but I mean the knowledge that I have. This is one of the tunes we play a lot on my show on my little radio station. So but it wasn't written by Dennis Waterman. It was performed originally by somebody else.
Yes. I can see them. I can see a picture of somebody who I'm thinking it is, but whether that's the right answer or not, and whether I can't think of the name.
No,
it was a male singer, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to give us the answer.
No clue. This is what I like. This is good. See, I didn't know. I found this out by pure fluke. So obviously, yeah. The man that actually had or wrote it and did perform it before Dennis Waterman was a guy called Gerard Kenny.
Gerard Kenny, New York, New York.
There you go.
Yes,
that's a great one, that, isn't it?
That was the man. There you go. Yeah, I always thought that was an original Dennis Waterman, but it wasn't. No.
Yeah, and it wasn't EMI. Gerard Kenny used to be on RCA Records, and that was another one he could have used on his show. I don't know if he used it all on his show, New York, New York.
No, I haven't played that. No.
Because it was a theme show that I listened to on Mixcloud of yours yesterday, wasn't it?
Yes,
You're playing like countries and things. Yeah.
Yes. Going places. Yeah, we do TV theme show specials as well. We've done that. So I just mentioned the double deckers there. That's been played.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like to do little special shows. You know, I think it'd be a bit of a theme and that. But yeah, it's a little community radio station we've got in Yarmouth, which we've been doing for about 7 years now. So yeah, very enjoyable. Love it.
And the thing is, you're offering something different, listener's choice. So obviously that's where commercial radio, I think, is going to go.
I mean, we get involved with Facebook. Just put a question on each shows a Tuesday night. Put one question on Facebook. Last night we did it. Tuesday night. The one song that makes you happy. Loads of 2,000 people got involved. Brilliant. Yeah, simple. Yeah. The show's made for it. It makes my job a whole lot easier.
When I used to work on Century Radio in the Northwest, I used to do a Teletune Tuesday, and it used to be just people requesting Teletunes, and it was used to be like request a tune and play it next. Brilliant, brilliant idea. There
is one of my TV theme shows on there, Rob, on the Mixcloud. If you fancy a listen to, that's on there as well.
Will do. Nice, we'll give it a listen.
Right, I look forward to jingles. Let you boys carry on. I shall enjoy the quiz. All the best. Thanks very much, boys.
Yeah, thanks very much, Graham. I'll get them jingles for you tonight. Yeah.
Top man. All the best. Take care.
Okay. Bye bye.
Cheers now.
I tell you what, we're not going to have a chance for these questions, are we?
We're not. I tell you what, the stream's going to cut out. We had that yesterday, didn't we? Where it got cut off the other day on Tuesday.
We've got Sarah Dugdale waiting in the wings. Sarah, before we come to you, if you don't mind, if we're just going to go to somebody else at the moment. We are going to go to...
Get the...
Who's it going to be? Hurry up! It's Ginge!
Hey! I'm watching you and watching the TV at the same time.
What you watching on TV?
Question time. So it's like a bit of fun with you, a bit serious watching the TV.
Is question time interesting tonight? I wonder what they're talking about.
Well, it's better than having porn on one channel on here and then watching on the other channel. You know what I mean? That would have been good when you put me up for that. That would have been aimed for that, wouldn't it?
There's a story about Chris Evans and that, isn't there? And Noel Edmonds. Have you heard that story?
Does it involve anybody else?
It involves Baywatch and NTV. And when Noel Edmonds, this is allegedly, by the way, when Noel Edmonds clicked over, Chris Evans was... No, I suppose I shouldn't really say.
Yeah, don't mention it.
It's going to be recorded anyway, but it's a naughty story.
I can't believe this, right? This is like a dream come true. Me being on here with two legends I've worked with. Look at them. Hey. Nigel, you look like you've stepped back in time. Last time
I have. It's since I had my hair done.
I know. You look like you robbed my hair from Radio Wave when I worked on there. I'm going grey. That t-shirt, man, you can buy them to fit, you know.
Yeah, I've got a different one coming next week, a different colour, because I'm getting a bit fed up of this one now. But, you know.
I tell you what, I've got to say this. When Ginge was at Rock FM, I nicked one of your ideas and I used it when I went for a radio station up in Lancashire, up in Accrington it was. It was we used to run around the Rock FM, the fastest time around Rock FM. You had to run around up the stairs, down the back stairs and back round again.
I'm going to sound right anarchy today, but somebody sent me loads and loads of old jingles of Rock FM.
Wow.
So I will send them on to you if you want, Rob.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Jingle Anorak. Yeah.
I'll do that for you. God knows how I got sent them to him, but anyway. I've got a question.
Go on then, what's the question?
Oh, I thought don't be Googling this, because I've Googled this.
I'm not.
This is like a rip-off version of being on Popmaster, this. Do we get a digital radio for Beat You?
No, maybe a key ring.
Yeah. What have you got, Rob?
Popmaster quiz book, £3.
Right, here we go. Look. Let me say. What was the biggest number one song of 1984? There we go.
1984. Right.
You were in your prime then,
Nigel. Wasn't Tainted Love, was it? That was 83.
No, weren't that, were it?
I think Tainted Love was 83.
God, I should know this, shouldn't I? Was it?
Rick Astley was 85, was it? Never Gonna Give You Up.
You should know better.
Wasn't Prince, was it, When Doves Cry?
That's good quiz. That was good, that, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I tried to give that away, that so much.
What did you give away then? I'm trying to think then. Clogs were working.
Well, it's Jim Diamond. I should have known better.
Oh,
84.
Yeah. 84. Are you sure? Yeah.
On here.
Wow, I remember the song. Yeah.
There you go. Apparently, anyway. I'll let you crack on with your quiz. But,
that's a good question, though. I never got that in Sundays.
Have you seen me grey coming through? Look at this. Look, Ginger's going grey. Look at that.
Wow.
I need to go.
He looks a bit blonde on camera, so you're all right, Ginger. Looks a bit blonde.
Oh, I can tell. Look at my isolation beards coming on.
Excellent. All the best then, Ginger.
Yeah,
take care.
Ginger.
Nice to
get
see
some
you.
jingles over.
I will do. See you later.
All right.
See you.
Take care.
Bye.
This is Rob Charles, and we've got Nigel Clarkson here, and a special guest now. Before we get into the quiz, we have a special guest courtesy of Nigel. Would you like to introduce the special guest then, Nigel?
Oh, yes. We've got a special guest tonight. On the TV, are you a keen fan of MasterChef, Rob?
I am. It seems that...
Oh, Rob, are you cutting out on me? We're going to get this problem all the time, aren't we? I can see it on and off. Rob, are you there? Anyway, the fan that we've got, well, we've not got a fan, we're lucky to have this person on from MasterChef. Semi-finalist last year, 2019, Sarah Dugdale is going to be on the programme, and we're going to get some cookery tips because I certainly need them. She's going to be here in a second as soon as Rob gets here. Oh, he's just rebooting. He's back.
There we go. We're rebooting. We've got everybody back. Right.
Yeah, just saying that we've got Sarah Dugdale from MasterChef last year, semi-finalist. Rob, we're going to learn a lot off Sarah tonight, I think. About toasting our cheese toasties and that under the grill. It's a bit better than that. Yeah, it's going to be great, this. And such a busy lady as well. And I know when she was on the television, I got tipped off. And Sarah used to go to a nightclub that I worked at Lytham called In the Mood in the 80s. And she used to live there, but she doesn't live there anymore. She lives on Parton on the water. Do you know where that is?
Roughly.
Yeah, Cotswolds.
Cotswolds, yes.
Fabulous place. Really beautiful place.
I'm sure I went there in the summer. And in fact, let me ask her then. So we got Sarah. Good evening, Sarah.
Good evening. How are you?
Welcome to the Madhouse.
I know. I was just thinking that. I thought, what have I let myself in for?
So it's Morton on the Water, is it?
Not Morton. No, Parton.
Oh, Parton on the Water. And that's in the Cotswolds.
There's Morton in Marsh, which you might have given, which is fairly close by.
Yeah, I was getting confused with that one. Yeah.
So they call it the Little Venice of the Cotswolds. It's really pretty.
And it's where they did the kids' car Brum, wasn't it?
Did they? I don't know. I'm from Lytham originally,
right.
And that's where the connection is with Nigel, and a sort of big family from Lytham. In fact, I'm one of 12. So my father was on best name terms with the registrar, Mr. Dutton. There, he used to know him on first name terms. But yeah,
excellent. Yeah, the reason I went last year because I did this tour of Britain rather than go abroad. I think we did a tour of Britain and we ended up there, and it was like the Brum was there, and I think there is a Radio Caroline studio in the Brum. You can go to the Brum sort of museum, and inside is the Radio Caroline studio.
Oh, interesting. Very
Little Venice has got those little sort of little bridges you can walk over, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's over the river that runs through the village. There's little bridges that are really pretty. Yeah, we normally have lots of Chinese and Japanese visitors to the area, but of course now I know. Well, I'm still alive. I thought maybe you could play me staying alive, because they absolutely come in the drones to the area, because I think a sort of Chinese emperor once visited the area. So yeah.
Yeah. What's it like there now at the moment, Sarah?
It's absolute bliss. You can walk out, and I've got a really lovely Bernese mountain dog that they're obsessed with. And I must be on more social media in Japan and China because they film him all the time. It worries me when they ask me how much he weighs, though, because I think they're going to eat him.
Yeah. Now, what have you been doing since you were on MasterChef then last year in the semi-final? Because you've been very, very busy ever since that. I mean, you're like a local celebrity, aren't you?
Oh, what can I know? Well, hardly, but yeah, I've been doing lots of things, been involved in lots of pop-up restaurants and the Morning Marsh show. And together recently with a group of my other MasterChef friends, we've got a Facebook group going with Let's Get the Nation Cooking Again, which I think we're up to sort of about 3,030 followers already, and I just opened it about a week ago. Are you on it?
I registered, yeah.
Did you register? Oh, good. Oh, well, you can pick up some tin. In fact, one of the things I've just sort of put up a little interesting fact about food is the difference between shepherd's pie and cottage pie. And most people know that in shepherd's pie, it's lamb, because, of course, and obviously in cottage pie, it's beef. But most people don't know that the mashed potato on shepherd's pie represents the fleece, and the potato slice represent the tiles of a cottage roof. And that's how it should be traditionally done.
Every day's a school day.
Absolutely. You just stick with me and you'll learn lots.
So everybody's joining your group then, because what we've done on the nigelandrob.com website, we've put a little link on there as well to you, Sarah. So you'll probably
that's really kind. Thank
3,051 by the morning.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, I thought that. I thought that with your previous guests. I didn't see them really as cooks.
What was your background then? Before you went on to MasterChef, what was your background? Was it in cooking, catering, or?
No, not at all. I've done all sorts in the past, but I've owned my own estate agency, which was in the sort of Lancashire area in the Ribble Valley. And then I moved to the Cotswolds about 4 years ago to deal with quite a large property portfolio. And just, I suppose, really, for years, people have said to me, you can cook, why don't you enter? So I thought I'd give it a go. And here I am sort of after doing it. I've always had a love of food. My mum was a great home cook. And so it's great.
Mine was the other way around. I got into catering, did catering college, City on Guilds, 706-1 and 2, alcoholic beverages. Alcoholic beverages was a great lesson. Used to look forward to that, particularly on a Friday afternoon.
Me too. I do. I put a bit of alcohol in most of my recipes, actually.
Anyway, talking of
which. That's if it gets there. Talking of which.
Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Do I have to give you a question now?
You got one then, yeah.
It is a little bit rehearsed. So anyway, okay. So who was the lead singer of Harold Melvin and the Blues Notes?
Is that a trick question?
No, he was the lead singer of Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes.
One of the best soul voices ever.
Yeah, I loved the Motown period. It was just fantastic.
I love Motown.
There's a great documentary. If you get it on Sky Arts, if you fancy watching something, it's a very sad film as well. It's the life story of this lead singer, and there's some sort of something went on with the American police about him. Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh, well done. Woohoo.
Brilliant.
Well done.
I can thoroughly recommend, if you go on Sky Arts, just do a Sky Arts, if you've got the catch up, just look for Teddy Pendergrass. The film is absolutely amazing.
Some of the lives were really sad. Some of the really amazing singers did die quite early, didn't they? They had quite tragic lives.
And when you see him at the end, you see he comes on Band-Aid, and I won't tell you the end of it, but it's just a tragic story. Unbelievable story.
I'm glad you've not told me. Most people do that, don't they? They'll tell you about something and tell you the whole film, and you think, well, don't really need to bother watching it now.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't tell me the end, Rob. Thank you for that.
Have you ever been to the is it the Father Brown Church as well, which is your neck of the woods there, isn't it? Cotswolds.
Father Brown.
Yeah, the TV program. I think it's
no.
Not far from where you are.
The Cotswolds Farm Park is near me, which Adam Henson runs.
Right. I can't remember
there's a Roman villa. Yeah. There's a car museum. There's a railway, miniature railway museum.
Yeah,
there's quite a lot. There's some fabulous things actually. If we ever get out of this situation, you'll both have to come to the Cotswolds, and I'll make you something to eat. How about that?
Excellent. Yeah.
Anything to do with food?
Brilliant.
Food. If it's free, give it me.
No, I didn't say that.
If it's for now, give us a shout.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, brilliant. Well, all the best for you. You're getting out in the daytime then? You're getting out walking the dog, you say?
Yeah, I've just my dog's just had a litter of pups, and they've just all gone to their new homes today. So I'm a little bit freer. But yeah, I mean, obviously I'm getting out, walking every day. But, we can't, it's amazing actually how we take our liberty for granted, don't we? And in some ways, it's kind of made me think that when this is lifted, I'm going to make more effort to go and see people that perhaps I've not seen for a while. And although we're in our luxury prisons, it's almost a little bit like being in prison, isn't it? I love driving and I love getting in my car, and you just can't do that anymore.
No.
Yeah.
It's like rebooting the computer. That's what I was saying today, and it's like a reboot for everything. Absolutely,
it
everything.
Is. One of the things I'm hoping to do by this site is just say to people, come on, actually, you've relied on restaurants and takeaways, and let's get back to cooking and supporting British farmers and supporting British produce. Because I'll tell you something, I know a lot of people wanted to stay in Europe, but we'd have been in a right mess if we had have stayed in Europe. Now we'd be footing the bill for Spain and Italy. And I'm really passionate about sourcing local produce. And one of the things, in fact, I did on MasterChef was I sort of put Lytham on the map a bit because I made a seafood chowder with Lytham shrimps in it.
Yeah.
But I've always kind of naturally done it. My mum was a great home cook, and just sourcing really good ingredients. To me, I'd rather have a bacon sandwich cooked well than a fillet steak cooked badly.
Yeah, definitely. All fresh produce. I'm with that. Definitely with that.
Yeah, definitely. And supporting all the local shops and everything like that, isn't it, as well, Sarah? You know.
Yeah, particularly around here, it's a really good area for growing things. I mean, they're quite renowned for their asparagus growing. But Adam Henson, who has the farm park, he has sort of rare breed cattle. And obviously, wherever the food comes from, it changes the flavour. I did a beekeeping course about 3 summers ago. And I just found it fascinating that where the bees feed, it changes the flavour of the honey. And that applies to lots of food. So like grass-fed beef tastes different. And obviously, Goosner cord, corn-fed chicken, of course, in Lancashire. So there you go.
Hey, we're learning.
Excellent.
Anyway, I'm impressed that you knew the answer to my question. Very impressed.
Do watch the film, though. Do watch the film. It's a Teddy Pendergrass story.
Send me the link to it or something. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah,
fabulous.
excellent.
Lovely talking to you both, and everyone's impressed with this.
Take care.
See you soon. Bye.
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 Wow. So that was Sarah, and you've got to join up down the Facebook page because I've joined up as well.
Right.
All right. So before we get into the quiz, we're running out of time here. We're not done the 5 questions yet.
I'm worrying now. I'm starting to worry about our feed, whether it's just going to get, shut down shortly, but we'll see how we get on, eh?
Shall we do what's the cluck then before we get into the questions?
Yeah. I mean, if we get shut down, we'll have to come back on, won't we? How long would that take? Wouldn't take long, would it?
It'd
really?
take a few seconds, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what, whilst I get changed then for the next feature, which is called What's the Cluck?
Yeah.
Nigel's going to tell you about our website.
Yeah, our website is pretty good, actually. Here we are. We've got a visual of it. It's called Nigel and Rob's Fun Pot Quiz. It's dead easy domain to get to. It's nigelandrob.com. Now, on there, you can subscribe. We've not fully decided what we're going to be giving away, but we're getting there. We have got some key rings and fridge magnets coming up soon. But a lot of people have been subscribing. I've got a few hellos to say. People have been joining us this week. We've got Richard Henley, Sarah Footwells, Craig Pemberton, Jonathan Woodruff, and Stuart Jepson, Rob Lubbock, and there's loads more as well. Those are just a few that I managed to pick from our subscribers list there. So if you get onto the website there, nigelandrob.com, you can find the little subscribe section for our newsletter. We'll be sending out a newsletter, and the first one will be coming in April. Well, we're in April now, but mid-April, we'll be sending out a newsletter. So you can get on there, and we'll try and make you laugh a little bit. Just like what we're going to do now. Where have you been? Have you been in the end cabin? What the cluck's that?
What the?
I'm impressed. Have you been out shopping like that?
I tell you what, I went out at 8 o'clock though, clapping.
Yeah.
Got loads of funny looks.
It's only one way. Rob, it's one way of keeping everybody a couple of meters away from you all the time if you go out something like that, isn't it?
Certainly is. So what the clock, before we get into the 5 questions from Nigel and from me, we've got a little pop song performed chicken style. So you've got to work out what it is. If you can leave a message on the Facebook page, because I don't think the comments are coming through on Facebook for me. No. Are they coming through for you, Nigel? Can you see there?
Not really, not fully.
Right.
No.
Okay.
We'll just see how we're getting on here. There's always a technical problem with that, isn't it? Is it yours or is it the actual software?
Sure, it's one thing or the other. But last on Tuesday, wasn't it? They're all coming through.
Yeah, they were. We got them a lot on YouTube, didn't we, last time? A lot of people were posting on YouTube, and all the comments were coming up at the bottom there very easily. And then we got Facebook seemed to start commenting as well. It all started to come together. And then I got cut off.
So let me see then. I can get my Facebook page up here. YouTube. But we are broadcasting on YouTube and Facebook. So either way, if you want to leave a comment, if you click over to the YouTube link, which you'll find in the Facebook page, comments there section, then just put it on there. Click onto YouTube. If it's making any sense, then well done. But right, so here we go then with What the Cluck. All you've got to do is to work out what am I clucking. You ready?
This will be difficult. Is that it?
That's it.
It's short and sweet. That is usually really long.
Here we go then. I don't know the rest of it, to be honest.
Actually, that's very familiar, that. Yeah. Any ideas? Get in touch via Facebook or YouTube. Put your comment. What you think Rob's trying to cluck tonight? What the cluck is that? And we'll see if we get anybody get it right. We'll announce that at the end of the program. Will we? Will we, Rob?
We will. Yeah. I tell you what, it's very hot in here.
I'm saying it's hot in here as well. Got a bit of a sweat on here. I need like all my hair shaving off.
So if anybody knows, have you got your messages open there? I can't get my messages open on here neither on the Facebook page.
It's not really happening, actually, to be honest with you. I don't know what's gone wrong with that tonight, but I'm just
strange, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh no! Let's see. We've got a guy here who says we can't find you tonight, guys. So there's a bit of a problem there.
Yeah.
Basically, all they've got to do is click on the link, isn't it? And then they get straight through. I've clicked on it, and it seems to work. Tony Curtis was listening earlier on, and I think he was picking us up all right. So we'll have to see. And let's just go further down here. I'm just trying to find out. Yeah, it's a bit of a funny one, that, isn't it? Can't find anybody actually commenting, because last time we had 100 and odd comments on my timeline. So we must be doing something slightly
different from normal.
Yeah, just a little bit. I wonder whether that Streamlink's the wrong link to be giving out, and whether they can actually get it another way, Rob, by just sharing the actual broadcast somehow.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but we'll look into it in more depth tomorrow. And but once again, what the clock?
What the clock?
Any better?
You know, if you went a little bit further than that, I'd get it straight away. Yeah, I'm trying to get it. I'm sure someone will work it out. Oh dear me!
Pay for this.
Right. The feed. Right, Rob. The feed is on my page apparently.
All right. Okay.
So, Tony's just come back. He's a saviour, isn't he, Tony? For us, Tony Curtis has just said the feed is on your page, Nigel. So if you find Nigel Clarkson on Facebook, now what I should try and do is, can I share that back to you?
Have a go.
If you find me, Rob, you can share it back to you then, can't you? And that will work, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. We'll give it a try.
Does anybody know in the meantime? If you do know, let us know on Facebook or on YouTube. It says I've got 9 people watching at the moment.
Right.
It needs to be down than normal.
Yeah, it's strange that. We must be doing something wrong there, but we'll try and figure it out. I went through watching 3 videos about this the other day, and I couldn't work it out. There was something wrong, but there we go.
Christine Barrett says no clucking idea. Richard Henley says, is it 8th Day by Hazel O'Connor? Is it 8th Day by Hazel O'Connor? Is it?
No, it's
not.
No, it's not.
Let me see who else we've got here. Pete Gardner says, boo. I've got a question from Pete Gardner in just a moment as well. And let me see. Robbie Burns is watching. We've got Pete Gardner, who's actually worked out the answer.
Oh, that's he?
Yes.
Wow. He's got it.
Roger Den. Is it Roger Den? D-E-Y-N? Den? Roger Den is watching. Hello to you, Roger. And evening from the other side of the Pennines in Yorkshire, we've got Robbie Burns. I'm not quite sure if that's a Yorkshire accent or not, but hello to Robbie. Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
So I can see him on my mobile. They're coming up. Nigel Bond is watching. Who else? We've got Clucking hell, says Rob Lubbock.
Now, I've got a message here, Rob.
Yeah.
And it's Ian Fort, who's on the programme before, and he says, I can't hear Rob at all, Nigel.
Oh, that's strange, isn't it?
I think half of it's down to people's, internet connection sometimes. And because we had that before, didn't we, where you could only hear one person and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a strange one, that, but never mind.
Because I can hear you, and then obviously you can hear me, can't you?
Yeah. That's strange.
Anyway, should we ask the questions before we get kicked off?
Yeah, we'll go for the question. I'll go with the first question. All right, to you, Rob. Got 5 questions.
I'll just tell Pete Gardner that Pete Gardner's got it right, so we'll give out the answer before we finish tonight, okay?
Okay, we'll try and do that.
I'll give her the answer.
I have no idea what time it finishes. It's going to finish at 60 minutes, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
So as soon as if we don't get there with all the questions, just, but the answer was, and just burst it out before we finish, and then have the finishing jingle, and then we're away. But right, question number 1 for you, Rob. In which decade was Dolly Parton born? Dolly Parton, what decade was she born?
Should we give like a 30 seconds on each one then?
Yeah, we'll have to.
30 seconds.
That's not enough for the feed to come through and give me ideas of what the answers are. But anyway, close one, this, isn't it?
I'm going to go 1940s.
It's the right answer. 1940s.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So 1 to me then, yeah?
1 to you,
Your question from me to you. The question is as follows. Which group had hits in 1974 called The Night Chicago Died and the Black Eyed Boys?
Which group is it? We're looking for a group.
Yeah. Name the group that had hits in 1974 that were called The Night Chicago Died and the Black Eyed Boys. And I was born in this place where they're from.
Were you really?
I was.
I'm starting to turn into a hen then, trying to think about it. But no idea. I'll save time on that. I have no idea.
It was Nottingham. I was born, and the group were from Nottingham. They were called Paper Lace.
Paper Lace, yeah.
Yes.
Good. Right. Okay, it's 1-0 then so far. I'm doing well, aren't I? Question number 2 to you, Rob. Are you ready for this? In which year did Elton John release the single "Don't Go Breaking My Heart" with Kiki D?
1976.
Straight there. It was number 1 in that year.
Oh, yeah.
I watched it last night on Sky as well. Very good film.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay, your question number 2.
The Boomtown Rats had 2 #1 singles. I Don't Like Mondays, but what was the other one called?
Right, I had that one in my head then when you were talking about it. I Don't Like Mondays. And Looking After Number 1, was it?
Something Looking at Number 1. Are you going for that one?
I'm going for that one, yeah.
No.
It was Rat Trap. And you've been caught.
I got caught, all right. Rat Trap. This is going well.
Rob Robert got it right, by the way. He also knew the place where they were born. Let me say hello to Stu Heaton, who's watching. Hello to you. Keith Earn is watching. They're all coming through now on Facebook.
Excellent. That's good news. And
which is, as I say, it's not showing my comments on Facebook on my stream. It's showing the YouTube comments.
Yeah.
And let me see. We've got Rob on there. We've got Stephen Cook. Question number 3 is your question, isn't it?
Right. Okay. Question 3 to you, Rob. Here we go. My blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold. Lines from which song? Dead easy, that.
Blood runs cold.
My blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold.
Do you know, I'm not I'm not normally good with lyrics, but I think I know the one. My blood runs cold. Centerfold, Jay Giles Band.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wash, this is. I tell you, this won't be a draw tonight. 3-0. Right. Go on. Fire away with your question number 3.
Number 3. The 1981 song Fire kick-started the career of which Irish band?
Fire.
1981. The song Fire.
Oh, goodness me. I do know this one. Oh, that's a real bad question for me, though. I'm trying to think of Centerfill or something, was it?
Center.
Something.
1981. Stu Heaton is going for the Pointer Sisters. Irish band. Clue in the question.
No idea. I've run out of time, haven't I, really? Go on.
You too.
Never. Oh, blooming heck.
Right, you got a question for me.
Question number 4. In which British city did Abba win the 1974 Eurovision Song Contest?
Brighton.
Yeah. Brighton is the right answer.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give up with this tonight. Stop laughing at me, will you? What the clock's going on here?
This is Pete Gardner, who has worked out the answer to what the clock as well. He sent in a question via the Facebook Messenger for me. Other than the Drifters, who else had a hit in the UK with Under the Boardwalk?
Under the Boardwalk. Yeah, I know that. Oh, blimey. It was... God, I can't think of anything tonight.
What's in that glass of yours? Mine's water.
Well, no, it's just like pink lemonade.
Oh, is it?
Honestly. Under the Boardwalk. I know this one. Oh, blimey. Can't think of it. How long have I got? 10 seconds?
10 seconds.
Bruce Willis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got one right.
Oh, thank goodness for that. It's 4-1, is it?
It is, yes.
Right. Okay, question number 5, my final question. Pauline Matthews, born in Bradford, 1947, is better known by which stage name?
Pauline Matthews.
It's very
Don't
nice.
go breaking my heart. I wouldn't if I tried. Kiki D.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
One more question from me then, isn't it?
Yeah, one more question for you.
Good luck. Question number 5. Elvis Costello's song, Less Than Zero, was released in 1977. And it was the first release on which record label?
It's a green record label, isn't it? It's a green one.
It is. And white writing for the record. The company's name.
I can't remember the bloody thing now. Oh, swearing now. I don't know. I'm so disappointed because I used to know all my record labels. No, I can't think of it. It's not coming. It's not coming. Come on, what is it? I can remember it. I can picture it in my mind. No.
5-word label.
Is it a 5-word label?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm never going to get it then.
Hello to Phil King, who's watching, and Stu Kenyon is watching as well.
No, go on, Rob. I give up. I can't remember it.
It was Stiff Records.
Stiff Records.
Yes.
Oh, well done. Thank you.
So should we add up the totals then?
Yes, I've got the total, Rob. And it's a bit of a disappointing night tonight, I've got to say. It's 5-1. Thank you. Have you got a drum roll?
I've got a drum roll.
No symbol.
I'll tell you what, because Rob got a question, we asked the question, didn't he, before?
Yeah.
Rob, you actually froze before, so you went with Boney M. Was it Just an Illusion, Boney M?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So if you could just confirm on the Facebook, on my Facebook comments section there, if you could just, just say if it is Boney M or not. And if it is, then obviously you've missed out on a key ring. Oh, but if it's not Boney M, he's got a key ring, hasn't he?
Yeah, I've got to say, Rob, the key rings are still under production at the moment. There was a little bit of a mistake in production, and we're having to rejig it all. And and then the fridge magnets, they're on the way, but we're just keeping them, nice and fresh at the moment. But they will be out soon.
Okay, let me see. The answer is BZN.
All right, no.
That's a tough question and
a tough one. And
a tricky
as you
one.
know, I can't get any tough questions. I can't even get any simple questions tonight, but there we go.
To be honest, I've never even heard of BZN.
No, I haven't. No.
I remember playing. The only Just an Illusion I remember playing was by Imagination.
Yeah, me too. Used to love that. Yeah.
Right, so do you want the answer then to what the clock?
Yeah, go on. How many people got it right, Rob?
Let me see. We've only got. In fact, shall I do it one more time and give some people that have joined us, because we've got quite a few people that have joined us since.
Yeah.
Paula Davies is watching. Hello, Paula.
Hello.
Normal Thursday day outfit here. And somebody's putting loads of hearts on at the moment. So thank you very much for putting the hearts on.
Oh, we love hearts. We love hearts, don't we, Rob? That it means so much to us, doesn't it? At the end of the day, that's what it's all about, a bit of love.
And Facebook love hearts as well. So thank you. Right. So here's the question. What the cluck? I'm going to perform a tune which has been a hit in the UK charts, clucking style. So if you've got an idea what the cluck is, then please do let us know.
And if you haven't.
In fact, Paula should get this because this is in the right area. Ready?
Yeah. Right.
Or should it be the other way around?
Don't get any better, does it? You
It's only who's getting paid for this. Any ideas?
I've no idea. Absolutely zero on that one. I think you've changed it a few times. We've had different versions now, but I still can't get it.
Once again, I'll do it again. In fact, Rob Lubbock has got it right.
I feel like
Gardner
joining in with
has got it right. One more time. Here we go, because there is a delay on Facebook and also on the YouTube. In fact, I've got some more comments coming through on YouTube. Let me see. Hey, Humphrey Bear, thank you very much for your comments.
Bear. Great name, Humphrey Bear.
You know, if somebody's like watching and they're thinking like, okay, they don't like the feed, but they're still watching.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
How does that work out?
Well, it's what the cluck's that all about, isn't it? That's what it is.
And yeah, they're typing all the time. They're typing. Humphrey Bear, keep on typing. Yeah. We'll just close your comments down. No worries. You carry on typing, though.
You're mad. You're mad as a hatter.
Right, the answer then. Who's got it right? We've got Graham Bassey. He says he wants his 20 quid back. Nora Shelley's watching. Bird is the word, says Jamie. Let me see. The answer is...
Go on. You know, I could get that. If you give us another 5 minutes, I would get it. But we're going to run out of time, aren't we? What's that?
From Blackpool. Originally from Ireland.
Ah, I've got it. I've got it. Can I tell you?
Go on, then.
Nolan's I'm in the mood for dancing.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Hey, British B, continue for putting your comments in. British B as well. Excellent.
Actually interviewed Bernie Nolan on Radio Wave.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah. Sadly missed, of course, but lovely lady. Really sad that. But yeah, I interviewed her on Radio Wave.
Wow.
Yeah, all those years ago. I was thinking about that. All the people that you interviewed over the years, Rob. There's loads, isn't there, really?
There is, yeah. And I was talking to somebody the other day about top interviews, really. One of the nicest people I ever met was, there's that many, wasn't there? Paul Young was good. I interviewed Paul Young.
Yeah.
Best one, though. So another one of those questions like, what's your favourite record, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, really. I don't think you can say, can you? But another person that was really interesting, and I couldn't even get him off the telephone, Bradley Walsh. What a great guy he was. Bradley Walsh, yeah. He rang us up and I was doing a breakfast show at Radio Wave. And he said, oh, no, just give him a quick ring. And he rang up and he rang me up. He was keen to get on. I think he was doing something in Blackpool. And he said, any chance, and he was on and I was talking. And breakfast show was taken up for like half an hour from 8:15. It was going on and on. Yeah, well, I'll have to go now. Great guy. Really nice guy as well. Straightforward. That's what we like.
I'll say one of the lead singer of Spandau Ballet.
Yeah.
I've forgotten his name. His name's gone completely out of my head. But I interviewed him once, and he said to me, what a great interview. Love the interview. He says, if you ever need the chat, here's my number. Just give us a call anytime. So I'm going through. We used to do the radio show, the breakfast show, and I had all this prep all signed up. And it says, birthday of, and I forgot his name again. What's the lead singer of the Spandau Ballet?
It's not. No, it's
Tony
not
Hadley.
That's it, Tony Hadley.
Yeah. So Tony Hadley. So he says, if you ever need an interview or whatever, just give us a call. So I'm doing me prep on the breakfast show. I'm thinking, it's Tony Hadley's birthday today. I'll give him a call and sing happy birthday. So I rang him up about 7:15 in the morning. He'd only been in bed about an hour and a half, and he wasn't best pleased. So I finished.
Go on.
I finished on the air at 10 o'clock, 10:15. His manager phoned up my program controller, says, "What's going on? Tony Hadley's not very happy."
Like, cut off.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Rob, now here's an interesting thing. We've gone actually over the hour of live streaming here, so we haven't been cut off yet. So I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but I thought it was going to cut off at an hour. But obviously, my purchasing power has bought more time for streaming here, so we're all right. After all that rushing through those questions,
wow,
we could have actually just,
taking it easy. You don't mind if I take this costume off, do you? And you do a little word about the.
No, that's fine. I'll have a drink while you're doing that. So anyway, get yourself on our website. Our website's brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, it's called nigelandrob.com. Easy name to remember. On there, you'll find a subscribe section to our newsletter. We haven't decided when it's going out, but it's going out. The first one will be going out in April. You get yourself on our newsletter there. And we're going to be giving away a few key rings and fridge magnets soon. They're going to be sorted out this week. And all the people who've been registering to subscribe to our website may well get one of those. But I think the details will be included in the first newsletter so we can then send them out. So that's the theory. And also on there, you can find out how Rob does all his bits and bobs there. If you want to poach this idea that we have, you can go on there. You can find out everything that we use.
Everybody seems to be happy, but we've got somebody called Humphrey Bear who keeps coming in and saying that unbelievable words. So it's like, get a life, Humphrey Bear. There's other things going on in the world.
What's that about then?
Shall I show you his comment?
Go on,
or should I just leave it on? Yeah. So this is Humphrey Bear's comment. Nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, get a life. Oh, and look, he's not got a picture. There's no picture of him. Oh, what a surprise.
Grumpy Bear.
Grumpy Bear, we'll call him, yeah. But you carry on because you're just wasting all your time, you see. And then once we finish this, we just make sure your comments can't be seen. So carry on.
Another Grumpy Bear. All right. So anyway, had a busy week this week doing all your jingles and everything and your voiceovers and all that.
Yeah, and I'm working tomorrow for the company that did car share. Kahlua in Manchester. It's not coming back. I'm doing some voiceovers for them. They're a production company that did all the production for car share, the radio station for Forever FM.
Yeah.
So I'm doing some work for them tomorrow. So yeah, busy day tomorrow.
Excellent. Good stuff. Excellent. All right. Well, we'll be back on next week, of course, on Tuesday and also on Thursday. And we're doing a different time from now on, aren't we? We're doing about 8:15 on each night. Yeah. So if you're a Grumpy Bear, don't forget to write it down. 8:15. It'll be somebody that we know, Rob, who doesn't want to identify themselves, I've no doubt. But there we go.
Well, the thing is as well, maybe Humphrey Bear could give us a thumb down on YouTube because YouTube love that. They love the thumbs up, but particularly they love the thumbs down. So Humphrey Bear, if you give us a thumb down, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Anyway, that's the way it goes. So we'll catch you next week then, eh?
Yep. And thanks for all the hearts on Facebook. We've got quite a few coming through. So before we go, hearts, please. Hearts. Click on that heart.
You said something else instead of hearts then. But anyway, I nearly haven't got emoji for that.
And then we got a challenge for Tuesday coming back. Are we going to wear another Anaraki type top or?
Yeah. Yeah, the challenge. Well, it's whatever you want to do, Rob. What do you fancy doing? Something a little bit different, I think.
Should we make it summery?
Summery. Yeah.
Make it a summer.
Yeah, definitely. And try and lighten the atmosphere at the moment because obviously everybody's a little bit down in the dumps, aren't they, with everything that's going on? And no surprises there. It's like Groundhog Day every day, isn't it, when you're trapped inside and that and only able to go out for the shopping and this, that, and the other. Exercise, and then the rest of it was stuck in base. But the garden's going to be immaculate this year, my garden, and the car's going to be gleaming. I've got to think
when we do go back to work, everybody's garden's going to be immaculate. And according to the weather forecast this weekend, we're going to get 18 or 19 degrees. We're all going to have tans when we go back.
Yeah. Let's hope it's later.
was going to say, if you are stuck for something to do and you want to sort of set aside a couple of hours, whatever, that on Sky Arts, it's the Teddy Pendergrass story, which is a very, it's a great film. Life story of Teddy Pendergrass comes to a terrible end, but so I won't tell you about that. And also Udemy, the Udemy College, which is udemy.com. They're offering some free courses for during the lockdown. So if you want to learn something, a new skill, you can go on Udemy and find it there. Just look in the free courses and you get a list of all the free courses.
There's great courses on there. I've actually looked at that. I've actually bought a couple off there. Brilliant.
Yeah, I've
about 10 quid, aren't they? They're the worst, but you get fabulous information off there. It's not the usual bump that you can buy on the internet and you think, oh, we're ripped off there. We've got 5 pages. It's not like that. You get proper video courses and everything. It's really good. Really good. Ideal.
Excellent. All right. So we're back on Tuesday, 8:15.
We will be. We'll be here, hopefully.
And here's the woman with the T-shirt. She's going to take a T-shirt off.
All right.
Shirt.
Well, see you next week.